morning, friends. Today's math, we are not going to start with our solve and share because I don't have the tools to do it either. So if I don't have the tools, I am not expecting you guys to have the tools either. So we are going to go straight into our visual learning. Now we are still using 3D shapes. So we are going to be working with those 3D shapes. And remember, many 3D shapes we can find in our house. But here we go.
You can combine 3D shapes to make bigger 3D shapes. What are these shapes?
Okay, what kind of shapes are those?
These are cubes. What bigger 3D shapes can you make by putting these cubes together? You can build a rectangular prism from cubes. What other 3D shape can you build from cubes?
What do you guys think? What could you build? You could build a bigger cube. Think of these as blocks. If you were going to stack blocks together, what could you build? I have a feeling that a few of you could say, I could build a creeper with these green blocks. I think that you can build a, let's see here. Maybe you could build a 3D hexagon? Maybe. I don't know. This is kind of hard to think about without being able to build it in front of me.
What shape was made here?
Hey, I was right.
Select your answer.
I said we could make a bigger cube.
You can make a big cube from smaller cubes. Can an even bigger cube be made with more small cubes? Explain.
Let's see. Do you think if we were adding more cubes, could we make a bigger cube with more cubes? Think about it. We're just stacking more on top and on the sides. Would it keep the shape the same? Let's see. Let's see if we are right.
Yes, you can make a bigger cube by adding more small cubes.
Whoa, that's a big cube.
You can also use 3D shapes to make objects that you know. What are the names of these 3D shapes that will be used to make an object? There is a cube, a cone, and a cylinder. What can you make with these?
Oh, let's see what we can make with these. Drag the 3D shapes onto the mat. What new shapes can you make? Well, let's see. I'm going to start with a cylinder. Put a cone there. Well, that kind of looks like a... Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing at me. It looks kind of like a little roundhouse. Let's see what I can make with this one. Ooh. I'm going to make it look like a pencil. There's the part you write with, there's the yellow part, and there's the eraser. I wonder what else we could make.
How were the shapes combined to make this object? They were stacked on top of each other. What shape did they make when they were combined? A cube, a cylinder, and a cone make a rocket.
Oh,
Now you know how to put 3D shapes together to make other 3D shapes.
I thought it looked like a pencil. I guess I can see a rocket. All right, guys. Because we didn't do our visual learning, we're going straight into our practice. Now, our practice is pretty easy today, and this is going to be the same thing that... Our practice is pretty easy today, and this is the same thing that you'll be doing in a seesaw. So we're going to circle the 3D shapes that could be put together to make the object on this side. So look at this one. Even though they're not the same color, they are the same shape. Remember, color doesn't define shape. So we used a cylinder and a cone to make it looks like a little silo, to make a silo. Now look at this one. There's a bunch of them stacked together. It's not saying how many do we need to make this object. It's what do we need to make this object. So if we look really close, I'm going to make it bigger. If we look closer, notice they just look like cubes. They just look like cubes all stacked together. They're just in different colors. So I'm going to say that all I need is the cubes. All I need will be the cubes. Now this is going to be your work in Seesaw, is you are just going to be figuring out what you need to build these items. Remember, color doesn't define shape. If you have cubes at home and would like to make this bigger cube and explain how, great. If you don't worry about it. I had trouble thinking about what I could do to make these. So make sure you're doing your best, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.